Hi there, my name is Denise Charles and I want to welcome you to Essential Oils 101. I've been using essential oils for 8 years now, and so I've had many occasions to see how to use them, what to do, and I want to share that with you. But first I want to let you know that I have not been to a doctor since I have started using these oils because I've been able to figure out what to use and how to use them for just everyday things that many people end up in the doctor's office for, even for your children. So let me tell you how I discovered essential oils. So it all started about 8 years ago when my father-in-law had a stroke. He ended up in the hospital up in Boston. We flew him down here after 3 months. He stayed in our home. He actually stayed in some healthcare homes here in my town for about another 3 months, where he got these bed sores, and they were really large bed sores. They were like the size of a grapefruit. So we brought him into our home, and the first thing we had to work on was the bed sores because we couldn't do anything else. That was such a integral part of his healing, is getting rid of those bed sores. So we made every effort we could. We brought doctors in, we brought home health care in. They all tried everything they could think of. They spent 18 months changing up the protocols every month to try to heal these bed sores, and they could not do it. So we decided to just start looking around on our own and looking for something maybe more natural, because that's kind of the tendency that we have anyway. And so we ended up discovering these essential oils. doTERRA essential oils specifically is the brand that we decided to go with. And we started using this little blend of 3 oils on those wounds, and we saw healing. The infections quit happening, the healing. We watched this thing go from a grapefruit size down to like almost a golf ball in about 4 weeks. And so we knew this was something huge because we hadn't seen that in the entire year and a half that we had been working with him, with all the doctors and medications that they were prescribing. So this was something that was a huge eye-opener for our entire family, which now all use essential oils because of that, because it just was a huge discovery and learning thing for us. And so we use essential oils for all kinds of things in our family, and now all my friends do too. But like for pain and burns and wounds and managing blood pressure or blood sugar levels, clearing infections, pretty much anything digestive. Oh my goodness, I have 2 people in my family with lots of digestive issues, and that has been just a godsend for us. Controlling all kinds of stress and anxiousness. We get better sleep, more energy, headaches are gone, hormone regulation has helped, and just about anything you can think of that has to do with respiratory issues, and that includes asthma. So we've had so many success stories using pure essential oils. I just can't even tell you. So being self-employed, my husband and I, we've never had insurance. So instead of health care, which really I think should be called sick care, but we choose to use these little treasures right here. These are bottles of essential oils, and this is my medicine cabinet right here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them in just a minute, but I just want you to know that big drug companies don't want you to know about these. They would go out of business if you knew what all was going on that they are doing, and the things that they're prescribing to you. So let me just share with you what are essential oils. But first, let me tell you 3 cool things about essential oils. First, I want to tell you that they are safe. No matter what you've heard out there, there's lots of rumors that run around because they're trying to shift your mindset and thinking this is not a safe modality, but they are safe. If you use them as they're supposed to be used, then they are very safe. So essential oils, doTERRA essential oils are extracted from plants, like the leaves, the roots, the flowers of plants all around the world. They're 100% natural and safe, and they have no side effects or addictions. You're not going to find that with medications. doTERRA essential oils are certified pure, therapeutic grade, and they are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. Isn't that interesting? So these are rigorously tested for purity and potency, and doTERRA oils are free from fillers and any kind of synthetic ingredients. So there are supplemental facts. Let me show you right here on the bottles. Let me see if I can point that to you. It should say right here, essential oil supplement, right there. That means that they're safe to ingest. And matter of fact, doTERRA suggests them being used internally for targeting specific health issues. So there's an interesting thing. You'll find that most any oil bottle you find at any store, drugstore, home goods, or even a lot of the health food stores, they say do not take internally. Think about that. There's good reason for that. These are suggested to use internally if they say supplement on the side of them. So in most cases, 1 drop is considered a dose. Just to give you an idea, 1 drop of peppermint, that's the one I was just showing you, 1 drop of this oil can make 20 cups of peppermint tea. So that's pure and potent right there. So let me tell you a little bit about peppermint. So peppermint is an oil that you can take, you can use it aromatically, which means just breathing it in and inhaling it. You can use it topically and you can use it internally. So peppermint itself is energizing. It promotes clear breathing. It cools the body down. Like if you have a fever past a couple days, you want to cool it down a little bit. It takes a couple days for that fever to actually help. It is helping heal things in your body, so you need to let it go for a little bit. But after a couple days, you can cool it down a little bit just by running a drop down your spine. It relieves head tension. Those are just a few things that peppermint does. So secondly about essential oils is they are effective. So more times than not, essential oils are more effective than the modern approach to health and with problems that we have, many more times. So essential oils are able to permeate the cell membranes. So that is something that medications cannot do. They cannot get inside of that cell. And so that is an issue where essential oils are so tiny they can get through the cells and they can pass the blood-brain barrier. That's another thing that you don't see out there when it comes to medication. So keep those in mind. That is why these oils are so effective. They get in where the real problems are, where prescriptions do not. So let me tell you about another cool oil. This is like one of the most popular blends that they have. It's called On Guard. And this is it's called the Protective Blend. So this is the oil that promotes health, immune function. It helps with just keeping you healthy, all right? It soothes the sore throat. It's cleansing for your home, your hands, surfaces. It's a wonderful oil, and nobody who knows about oils ever will live without On Guard. It's one of the top oils you should always have in your medicine cabinet. And then thirdly, I want to tell you about essential oils. They are affordable. They are like pennies per dose. So in many cases, as I told you, 1 drop equals a dose. So like lavender here, lavender costs like, I think it's 8 cents or 7 cents per drop. So it is very expensive to use. That's a dose right there, 7 cents. Can you afford that? I think most of us can afford that, right? I know it's crazy right now, but that's a great way to look at this. So you could spend hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs, but with essential oils, you can curb that cost way down. I mean, multitudes. So let me tell you a little bit about lavender. So lavender is it's called the calming oil. It is calming for everything. It's calming for the mind. It's calming for the skin. It's calming for, it's actually an antihistamine. It works as an antihistamine. So it's amazing in our little blend when it comes to allergies. We have a blend for that where we put 3 oils together and they work great for that. So I am going to do, my next video is Essential Oils 102. I want to make sure you watch that. I'm going to share with you how to actually use essential oils along with a few more of my most used and favorite essential oils. So I'll see you there. All right, take care.